Blake Snell, remarkable season again for the Giants as the Dodgers and the Red Sox are talking with Corbin Burnes, Blake Snell, Max Fried, according to Ken Rosenthal. That tweet from Bleacher Report. Let's talk specifically about these guys. That's right, we'll just throw them in a rotation. No one knows pitching better than Jake Peavy. No one knows the Red Sox better than you. Of course, Andrew Bailey, good friend of yours, pitching coach there. So let's throw out Blake Snell and Boston. So Red Sox last year had a great first half, ton of breaking balls. They wore it in a little bit as the season went on, but what do you make if you put Snell at the top of that rotation in Boston?
I love it. You mentioned Andrew Bailey, Craig Breslow, first year there in Boston, huge difference they've already made.
Yeah.
They understand that they've got a lot they've got a lot out of their guys last year. Losing Giolito at the start of the season really crippled them. But Tanner Howard, Brian Bayo, Cuddy Crawford all took huge steps forward. Now you talk about no Nick Pivetta, possibly him declining the qualifying offer. Surprising to me.
Yeah.
But I think Blake Snell at the top of this, they need a left-hander. You need somebody to go out and match up with Garrett Cole, with the other aces in your division. You're trying to catch Baltimore, the Yankees. They like what they have position player-wise building. I would like to see them add not only one, but two starting pitchers to get real serious about what they have.
Remember all that focus a season ago. I don't know if they're signing Montgomery, right?
Blake Snell, who was better? For the last two seasons, this guy has looked like the best pitcher or right alongside that.
Yeah.
You know.
He's got wipeout stuff.
You're going to have to pay for it.
Yeah.
But look, if you get him and you get in the playoffs, it's win day, baby.
Yeah, Snell certainly has been amazing. How about the Dodgers? I know what you're thinking. Are you serious? The Dodgers? This rotation is just be ridiculous. Yamamoto is your ace. Then you got Ohtani. Then you got Glasnow, Blake Snell. I mean, he's not necessarily slotting as a 4, but Gonsolin, May, Miller. I mean, that's an embarrassment of riches.
Well, and look, you know, we've heard all kind of links to the Dodgers with just about every player, like you said.
Yeah.
I think the Dodgers are certainly going to talk about injury prevention because they have not been able to keep anyone healthy.
True.
Now, Glasnow, what did you expect? His kind of career had been what it was, and he got to that career number. So I think they knew what they were kind of getting there. But winning a World Series, it takes having stacks and stacks upon starting pitchers in depth. The Dodgers' embarrassment of riches only could be better. I can't even look at that.
No,
what?
you're right. Because as you said, you look for a couple injuries. Okay, so
four number one starters at the top right there. Four number one quality arms right there. And you're talking about Dustin May, Bobby Miller, Tony Gonsolin's pitched like one.
Yeah.
Clayton Kershaw's back, experience helping them all.
Well said. Meantime, this tweet again from Bleacher Report. The Orioles and Dodgers leading candidates to sign Corbin Burnes. That's according to Jon Morosi. So let's just stick with the Dodgers. Yeah, we just swap out Snell and put in Corbin Burnes.
I like this better.
I like
this better because, look, Blake Snell has been injury prone. Corbin Burnes has been the model of consistency. Since that Cy Young Award season, he has not looked back and really just proven that you can count on me for a quality outing and you can count on me for innings. I think that's what the Dodgers need more so than anything, especially when you talk about Shohei coming back. They monitor Yamamoto like he's a very young rookie player. I imagine they're going to do a lot of the same. So somebody like Corbin Burnes go out and pitch 6-7 innings, be a welcome sight. I don't know if the Dodgers would even let him do that, though, with their model.
And it's interesting, if you were to argue it, no pitcher is more valuable to his team, perhaps Garrett Cole and the Yankees, I'd say no, the Orioles. If you took Corbin Burnes out of this rotation, Peavy, with respect, you're doing Eflin, G-Rod, Kramer, Suarez, Rogers. That rotation, to me, takes a big hit. They got to re-sign Corbin Burnes.
No, they do. They got to have some of their guys. Zach Eflin's got to pitch well, and Grayson Rodriguez, we saw bits and times last year, especially in the second half, where he looked like the number one. He's got to take a big step up. Trevor Rogers down the bottom's got to be who they traded some really good talent away from. But without Corbin Burnes, you don't have that bona fide ace that, like we said, with Tarek Skubal and what he allowed A.J. Hinch to do, that bona fide ace allows you to mix and match with the rest of your guys, takes the pressure off. Without him, they're in the same boat as Boston. Got to go sign somebody to keep up.
Burnes will get a giant payday no matter where he goes. Perhaps he stays with the Orioles. How about another pitcher to look at where you throw him in a rotation? That's right, the Toronto Blue Jays. And how about Max Fried?
Here we go.
You need a lefty because Kikuchi's gone now. So I go Gausman, Barrios is my 1-2. Fried. Francis had a terrific season. Bassett can still be in the mix. Rodriguez, Bloss. Fried, to me, makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, you're exactly right. And we talk about this. Max Fried is right to the top of this. To me, he's better than Kevin Gausman. He's better than Barrios. He is not any different for me. When you're talking about Blake Snell and Corbin Burnes, I'll take Max Fried in the same breath.
Right there with those guys.
Absolutely right there with those guys. This guy is number one type stuff. But he pitches with some savviness. He gets balls on the ground. He can strike guys out when he needs to, but it's not all Max or anything. Great athlete. He was a huge part of Chris Sale's success and pushing Chris Sale this year, feeding off each other. I would love to see him go to Toronto, add the lefty they need.
One more for you, the Mets, because they've got so many guys right now. Manaea, Severino, free agents. So if I can tell you, Senga, Fried, Peterson, Blackburn, McGill.
The Mets are going to have to do some things. Max Fried, break Atlanta's heart and come to your rival and be the difference maker. I think he could be. And look, New York Mets are going to be in the mix for not one, but probably two starters.
That'd be a fascinating 1-2 punch if you had Senga and Max Fried, perhaps. And as you said, perhaps a dagger to the Atlanta Braves as well.